Aboard the Disney Magic, Wonder, Fantasy, and Dream, you will find the restaurant Animators Palate. This was one of the 3 rotational restaurants available on each of the 4 ships that guests will visit at least one night for dinner during their cruise. In this video, we'll talk about what items are on the menu, the theme and entertainment you can expect at the restaurant depending on what ship you're aboard, and the overall experience. So let's dive in. Aboard the Disney Dream and Fantasy, the restaurant is themed to an art studio with screens and sketches throughout the restaurant, plus these fun Mickey chairs. And throughout the night, those screens turn into the window to the ocean as Crush the Sea Turtle will visit and chat with guests. Aboard the Disney Magic and Wonder, the restaurant has a black and white theme with sketches of all different Disney and Pixar characters. As the night progresses, the drawings on the screen begin to animate and eventually they add color and come to life. Now let's talk food. The bread service is a garlic and herb focaccia with roasted garlic dip. For appetizers, I always order the black truffle pasta. This pasta is filled with truffle-scented cheese and coated with a delicate champagne sauce. It is so delicious. It really is one of the more popular items aboard the Disney Cruise Line, so I would definitely check this one out. One of my family members also ordered the tomato tart with the glazed goat cheese and shaved radish. They really enjoyed this too. I also had the baked potato and cheddar cheese soup with bacon bits and chives, and once again this is a great flavor and it wasn't overly filling, which I appreciated because there was plenty of more food coming. My parents also ordered the chicken and walnut salad, which included dried cranberries, red onions, and a cranberry dressing, and they both really enjoyed this. Here's a full list of appetizers, soups, and salads. Now let's talk entrees. I had the penne bolognese. This is penne pasta mixed with a rich bolognese sauce, and it also has some toasted garlic ciabatta. They also have the herb crusted pork chop, which is a roasted pork chop brushed with Dijon mustard and crusted with herbed breadcrumbs. This is served with sun-dried tomato risotto, and next time I think I will be ordering this because it was wonderful. They also have the ginger teriyaki dusted Angus beef tenderloin. It's served with wasabi, mashed potatoes, and bok choy. Don't let the names of any of those flavors scare you off if you're not so adventurous when it comes to food, because this is something the whole family can enjoy. It's nothing too intense, the flavors are just really light, and we all enjoyed it. Then there's the lemon thyme marinated all-natural chicken breast. This is on top of sour cream mashed potatoes and roasted root vegetables. And as with all the rotational dining menus, they have the lighter note offerings. This includes things like the oven-baked filet of salmon if you're looking for something a little bit lighter and not so rich. Here are all the entree options. If you're finding this video helpful, please give a like and consider subscribing to the channel for more tips, tricks, and reviews of the Disney Cruise Line and Disney parks. Now let's talk about my favorite thing, the desserts. The cookies and cream sundae. I love a good ice cream sundae, and this was delicious. Cookies and cream ice cream with chocolate sauce and chocolate chip cookies. We also really enjoyed the chocolate fudge cheesecake. This has creamy vanilla cheesecake with a chocolate fudge base. The crunchy walnut cake is a really good dark chocolate mousse. The lemon icebox pie is served with lemon curd and berry cream. And the deconstructed carrot cake, this was not my favorite. It is kind of the lighter note, the not sugary one, and so maybe that is why, because clearly, based on everything else I was eating on this cruise, I was loving the sugar. But this one is fun to look at. And here's a full list of desserts. Of course, with these restaurants, all the food is included in the price of your cruise, so definitely feel free to try a few desserts or main dishes if you want to. Throughout the night on the Dream and the Fantasy, it is fun to have Crush swim by and chat with guests, and also have the Moonfish playing Pictionary, so you can guess what images they're making.
Dudes are awesome. Oh, you dudes are totally awesome.
As far as entertainment goes though, I feel like I enjoyed the show on the Wonder and Magic a bit more because throughout the night, the sketches on the screen progress until they come to life in a show with music and lights. Here's just a little taste of that show. And when it ends, Mickey comes out with all of the servers, and they're wearing colorful vests. At Animators Palate, the food options are great, and the entertainment is a lot of fun. Hope this review was helpful. Now why don't you check out my review of room service aboard the Disney Cruise Line.